What's going on, guys? Bank Rubber Games here, more Ratchet and Clank 3. And last episode, when we left off, we completed Planet Iridia, helping out the Galactic Rangers for the last time. We got a skill point for that as well. I did forget to show that off. Is you get a skill point. I think it's Friend of the Rangers. That might have just been a trophy, actually. Yeah, you get a trophy for completing all the Galactic Ranger challenges. But then we played a secret vid comic as well, and that gave us new coordinates to Quarks' secret hideout.
Hey, kid, the bouncer just went on sale. If you get here fast, I'll throw in a 10% smart shopper discount.
So as soon as we get to Quark's secret hideout, we get an offer from Slim Cognito to buy the bouncer. So we'll be doing that as well. But in the vendor, we do have the Quack Array, which is basically like the Morph Array or Sheepinator from previous games. But it turns enemies into ducks. And we're going to be buying this because we need it for a skill point. But considering the weapon doesn't require any ammo, I say it's actually very, very strong. It yeah, has pretty decent range, and when you upgrade it as well, the enemies an enemy will get turned into basically a dragon that goes out and seeks enemies, and then the ducks lay eggs that seek out enemies and explode. Silly as that sounds, it is very fun. We will be going back to Quartos later on to get all the crystals. I have a pretty good idea of when we're going to be doing that. It will be quite soon because there's not actually that long left of the game. But it might just be an episode in itself, because you will get a lot of bolts for doing it. You might have noticed Slim Cognito being the voice that narrated the last secret vid comic as well. So the same as before, because we've got a save file of Ratchet and Clank 2 on our system that has this weapon purchased, and we scan the memory card, or what would be the memory card on PS2, we can pick this up for free.
Looks like you two got connected.
Functions pretty much the same as it did in Ratchet and Clank 2, but you can see it hasn't got as much ammo. Yeah, there is a secret path on this planet hidden behind the ship, so we'll go do that first. Not quite sure where that noise is coming from. Yeah, these lawn ninjas were mentioned when we visited planet Tabora. It might have been when we visited planet Dobbo actually, but Megacorp mentioned them as a product that they sort of turned down because they didn't see it as being safe. So these guys actually take quite a while to convert. They should give a pretty decent amount of XP. Oh, blade gun. You can use the refractor against those turrets as well, so you don't need to worry about taking any damage from them. Like this. Didn't realise it actually destroyed them as well. Shame the refractor can't protect us from these electrical arcs here.
You can use that PDA to access the weapons vendor from anywhere. You'll have to pay a little extra for shipping and handling, of course.
So here we can buy the PDA, and this was a gadget in Ratchet and Clank 1 that Quark actually sold to us. Well, it wasn't Quark, it was Steve. After we defeated him, and he crash landed on another planet. And yeah, it basically allows you to buy ammo from wherever by just using it like a gadget, and then it brings up the vendor screen. But everything is 10 times more expensive, I think it is, if I remember correctly. I would normally buy this and use it during the final boss fight, so we only have to use our most powerful weapons against Dr. Nefarious. But I'm not going to do that this time, to give myself a bit of a challenge and help save up our bolts as well. So here, as soon as you come off the button, basically, the lift lowers. So we haven't, there's no way for us to do this. So you basically just teleport up. It is a little bit freaky the way all the robots are made to look exactly like Quark. If I leveled up the blade gun to level 4. So yeah, when the discs reach the final target, they also explode, which does more damage now. Let's see, absolutely shredding these guys now. But these lawn ninjas give us plenty of XP, But you can see we've unlocked the exploding egg feature of the Quack Array, which is pretty funny. That is one thing with the disc blade gun, is that it does do really high damage, and it's really effective at taking out groups of enemies as well. But you do somewhat rely on the blades ricocheting and hitting your target again. If you just hit each target once, it's not the best. So the bounce is really powerful, same as before. It still has the same issues, being a little bit inconsistent, having a very slow fire rate. But if we come over here, it's probably easy to switch to third person mode. But there is a skill point to break a snowdan, which is a reoccurring Easter egg in Ratchet and Clank games. And this is a really awkward jump to make. You don't want to double jump or glide. If I remember correctly, you have to make it across in a single jump and then use it as a jumping platform up here. So yeah, you don't want to glide or double jump or anything, just make it across in a single jump, then jump off the wall and carry on jumping to make your way up. But back here, here's the snowdan. And that is a Easter egg in honour of a member of Insomniac that passed away. And yeah, you can unlock Dan as a skin for Ratchet to wear in a couple of games as well, which is pretty cool. I think it's Dan Johnson, might be his name if I remember correctly. Yeah, as silly as the Quack Array is, you can't actually underestimate how powerful it is in certain situations, especially when you upgrade it and you basically get a dragon companion that follows you around and strikes out at enemies. And when you upgrade it as well, it converts enemies much faster. So yeah, to get rid of you know, smaller enemies, there isn't really anything better in the game, I'd say, because it converts them really quick into ducks, and it means that you have something that can help you take care of the large enemies as well. This is quite cool. This doesn't happen very often. Some of the Quark robots fall towards you like Terminator. A little bit scary when you think about it. Lava gun's still doing a pretty good amount of damage here. Then here, after all those Quarks come out in the door, before you go through the door, hidden on the left, there is a trophy waiting for us, and that obviously is the Quark trophy. It couldn't be anything else, given where we are. See, Quark is definitely alive. And he's caught us in a trap, so we have to send Clank out. With what I think is probably one of the more underrated music tracks in the game. I don't know why I waited there. There's more than enough time for me to make it through. I actually quite like the Clank sections in Ratchet and Clank 3. They're not too bad. They seem to be sped up quite a bit, so they drag much less than they did in Ratchet and Clank 2. Not quite sure why that blew up instantly. But got the job done, I guess, of breaking all the strong boxes. But now we've got Scrunch with us. We can use him to distract the guards and things for us. I shouldn't laugh at that, it's really horrible. At least no one's actually getting hurt. Plus, Scrunch is like indestructible. Secretly, he's the most powerful being in the universe. Let me know as well if you guys want to see the spin-off PSP games. I'll probably cover them at some point on the channel anyway, but a lot of people really don't like them. I have actually replayed Size Matters. I haven't replayed Secret Agent Clank, but I think they're actually quite fun. Obviously, you know, you can tell they were made for a handheld. But yeah, I think they're actually not too bad, given the limitations of the PSP. Thought we were just about going to make it there.
Hey, little buddy. How'd you find me here?
We found your secret vid comic, Quark.
Oh, that. Well, I don't expect you to understand. You'll probably look at me and think, I'd give anything for a body like that. For just one drop of his raw animal magnetism, one iota of his impeccable...
Can we just skip to the end, please?
Let's see, where was I? Sexy, charming, brilliant, iron, hard, abs. Ah, yes, but despite my outward appearance of utter perfection, well,
Deep inside, you're a cowardly wuss?
No, not exactly. When I escaped from that star cruiser, cheating death by mere nanoseconds, I suddenly realized something very important. I could have died! Me, Captain Quark! Imagine an entire galaxy with no more me. And for what cause? So, a few trillion people get turned into robots. Who am I to say who should or shouldn't be turned into a robot?
You're pathetic, Quark. I can't believe I once looked up to you. Let's go, Clank.
The people of this galaxy need you, Quark. They believe in you. You can give them hope. You have a chance to redeem yourself and become the hero you have always wanted to be.
So quite poignant, actually, in a lot of ways. You know, obviously, Quark's a silly character. But yeah, there's that idea of responsibility. And giving people hope. Yeah, it's like a really... It's like almost Superman, but just made really kind of silly. Yeah, the Superman symbol standing for hope. Which is quite cool.
Ratchet! Where have you been?
We were just...
Never mind. The Phoenix is under attack. Our shields are...
Sasha!
...to 40%. Life support systems are... I think they're getting... aboard the ship. Whatever's on that disk has nefarious worry. Do anything to get it back. Hey, Hotshot. If I don't get to see you again, I just wanted to say...
The signal is lost.
Engage the gravimetric warp drive.
So yeah, here we come to back to the Phoenix, and as you can see, it's under attack. You get thrown straight there. You don't get a choice after jumping back in your ship after meeting up with Quark. But looking at the length of this episode, even though this is a short section, I'm going to save this for next episode and wrap this episode up here. But thank you very much for watching. I really hope you guys have enjoyed this episode and have enjoyed the series so far and found it useful. If you have enjoyed the series, please like and subscribe for more, and that way you won't miss out on anything. Thanks again for watching. I really appreciate having you guys all here, and I'll catch you guys in the next episode.